For joining two pieces of wood together without using a mortise and tenon, there's three common ways of doing that that could be thought of as sort of a loose tenon. We've got dowels, we've got biscuits, and we've got dominoes. I think domino is the best way to go. It gives you the most options and the most strength. It's also the easiest and quickest to cut. To join with dowels, you need to have some sort of a drilling jig. This jig here is a self-centering doweling jig that allows for various sizes of dowels. If you want to use a dowel of a larger diameter, just get a larger drill bit, use the matching hole, and drill to the appropriate depth for the dowel length that you're using. Let's take a look at how to drill for a dowel. After securing your workpiece and the drilling jig to that piece of wood, go ahead and drill your first hole. Clear out the waste. And then just repeat that same process for the other piece of wood. Insert your dowel with a little bit of glue, join the two pieces of wood together, and notice that they match up pretty well, but they also twist. The biscuit joiner uses what's basically a small saw blade, and you press the face that has the saw blade in it against the piece of wood that you're wanting to join. Pushing against the motor body causes that to make a plunge cut into the side of wood, making the cavity for the biscuit. You can also adjust the height and the cut depth. To use biscuits, align the cutter with your layout line. Go ahead and make your plunge. Then on the other piece of wood, repeat that same process. Add your glue and your biscuit, and look how sloppy that is. A lot of play. Like the biscuit joiner, the domino uses a plunging cutter to make its hole, but the cutter also oscillates to make a wider hole to accommodate the loose tenon of the domino. The domino can cut at different depths depending on the length of domino that you want to use. The domino can also be easily adjusted to cut at different angles. To cut into the face of a board, simply put the domino up on end and you can cut right into the face, which you can't do with a self-centering doweling jig. Adjusting for height is really easy as well with the built-in scale. There are also presets that you can use for height adjustment. To join two pieces of wood with a domino, after putting down your layout lines, just go ahead and line up those layout lines with the cutter. Do your first cut, do a cut on the other piece, and then if you want the joint to be permanent, go ahead and add your glue, pound in the domino, and there you go. And like with all things Festool, it's easy to move power and dust collection in between various tools. The domino comes with one of Festool's signature sustainers, which makes it really easy to store your domino and all of its accessories. They all have their own place within the box. Something else cool about the domino is if you have the step gauges installed, it looks a lot like a Viper spaceship from Battlestar Galactica. Pew pew!